Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 22nd of May, 2015. The moon today is in the latter stages of the sign of Cancer and in the nakshatra, also known as lunar mansion, of Pushya. Now, the moon actually rules Cancer, and when the moon is in its own sign, it feels a sense of confidence. And because of the location of the moon, because of the fact that it's in its own sign, there is a lot of strength available in terms of lunar energy, applying to the concepts of reflection and understanding. And while we're on the topic of understanding, and before we get into an in-depth look at what this energy is all about through the lens of Pushya Nakshatra, why don't we talk a little bit about the fact that we are presently in a Mercury retrograde cycle. And when Mercury is retrograde, certainly its natural external tendencies for communication are somewhat disrupted. But that's only so we learn how to use our power of reflection and our power of intuition much more wisely. And the processes of Mercury are very important because Mercury is going to be influencing the moon by the fact that, or I should say the moon is going to be influencing Mercury and vice versa, through the fact that Mercury is in Rohini Nakshatra, which is all about evolution and growth. And Rohini is actually ruled by the moon. It's the fifth tithi of the bright half of the moon, also called Shukla Panchami. And as I was talking yesterday, once you reach the fifth lunar day, the moon is really beginning to gain some strength after the new moon. So it's a very powerful moon, gaining strength over the next couple of days. And let's talk about the fact that this moon is in Pushya Nakshatra and also what Shukla Panchami means. Because of Shukla Panchami, there is a sense of feeling full of wisdom from a sense of reflection over a past series of events and a desire to put that energy towards greater use. Now with Pushya is a Dharma nakshatra, and its concern is always doing that which is right. It's symbolized by a circle with a dot in the center of it. The dot in the center of it represents the individual self, pressing out against the boundaries, which is represented by the circle. So there's a realization and a recognition of what needs to be done, a realization and recognition of one's destiny, a realization, a recognition of one's dharma, and a desire to really open up one's awareness in relation to a past series of events which one has had an opportunity to reflect upon and recognize perhaps where some mistakes might have been made. But the wisdom has been gained, it's been integrated, and there's an opportunity to build upon what one has learned in the past and to widen one's sense of awareness and have a deeper understanding of the direction that needs to be taken from this moment onwards. Pushya Nakshatra is always going to involve some sort of sacrifice. The deity that's connected with Pushya Nakshatra is Brihaspati, which is simultaneously the teacher of the gods and also the priest of the gods. So we learn through sacrifice. So it's recognizing those boundaries that one is needing to work within, accepting a certain sense of restrictions, mainly because those restrictions are going to serve your purpose, and it's a wise thing to do so that you don't instead make mistakes of applying energy in too forceful of a manner. There's a deep level of insight available to you where something might have gone wrong in the past and an opportunity to rectify a situation, and not only rectify it, but to build upon the little past successes that you might have had previously. Instead, you can widen your potential for success through learning how things might be able to be adjusted or shifted, or perhaps what you might have done in the past. Now, obviously, I don't know where this is falling in your particular chart unless I've looked at your particular astrology. And if you would like for me to take a look at your astrology for you, if you have a perplexing question that you're looking for information on, or you want to know the influence of these lunar forecasts on your chart in particular, I do offer a vast range of astrological services, which are available through the link, which is further down in this YouTube video. And if you've closed down that link already, there is also a link further down in the description area of this page, and you can click on that link as well. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page yet, please consider doing so. That way you can receive a regular update every time a new video is released, which I'm sure you know there's one pretty much every day. But I also do new moon and full moon videos and a monthly forecast. And along the way, we may introduce some instructional classes in Vedic astrology here and there as well. So it's good to keep connected so that you can receive notification every time one of those is released. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 22nd of May, 2015. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.